guys, it is the end of day 2 at E3. We're exhausted, we've had a fantastic day, and this is our daily roundup where we're going to talk about the things we've seen, or the games we've played, and what particularly we thought was awesome. Dave, you had your legs out yesterday, you had your legs out again today, but you can't go first twice.
But I wouldn't have worn the shorts if I'd known.
They're lovely shorts.
Thank you.
In fact,
right up.
Rob's going to go first, because Rob, you've actually got the biggest list of things to see.
You did loads today, man, while we were working.
The best one.
Yeah, of course.
Project Morpheus was the first thing I saw.
Yeah, so we came in at like 9 AM. We came in early to go, Rob, go play Project Morpheus, and off you went.
And I played the Deep especially. Was unbelievable. Like, I've always wanted to go cage diving with a great white shark, and I finally got to see what it might be like if I did. And it would be utterly bloody terrifying. Like,
it is, isn't it?
I asked the guy if the shark was to scale, and he said yes. And I had no idea how big they bloody were.
Do you know what I liked about it was watching Rob just kind of like move his head around, and also,
amazing.
But new technology makes us all seem like old people. The way that Rob was kind of just feeling, like his hands had nothing to do with the demo.
My legs were kind of like, oh, as well, because you could go right to the edge of the cage and lean over, and everything was so responsive. Every time I moved my head, the camera would move instantly, and it just completely fooled me into thinking I was in that environment. I'd never experienced anything like it before.
It looked great, Rob. I'm planning to do a music video with just you moving around to music, completely out of context. It looks hilarious.
If you want to see this music video, please leave your comments in. Please leave your questions.
Suggested tracks. That's what we need.
Everyone will want to see it.
Everyone will want to see it. Okay, so for Project Morpheus, because you've been a really busy boy.
Yeah.
Go. What's next?
I saw Evolve, which looks really, really cool. And we saw a new monster called the Kraken. Am I right in saying Kraken?
So to fill people in, Evolve is coming from 2K. It's from Turtle Rock, so the kind of team behind Left 4 Dead, which is a really, really popular game. And basically, you're a team of 4 people. Like each one's got a proper class versus a monster. But the catch,
that was the catch. The catch is spoiled by me. I was going to say the monsters play
control.
See what
I work with. See what we work with.
You're a monster.
We saw a new monster. We've seen the Goliath before, which is this lumbering Hulk ground monster who throws rocks and stuff. And the Kraken can fly. Kraken can fly.
Isn't the Kraken from the sea?
Yeah,
but this Kraken can fly, so be quiet and listen.
Kraken
can fly, and he's got ranged attacks, and he's not as physically strong as the Goliath. And it just kind of showed the different strategies you have to take when fighting each monster. So
if I was a Kraken, my strategy would be being in the sea. That's what.
But
you've got to let go of that, Kraken.
This Kraken
is
flies.
An air Kraken.
Yeah, it's an air Kraken, and it can shoot lightning at people. And
isn't that a dragon? They've reworked. I'm going to stop you now and just say some more about the game. Which is they've reworked the Evolve system as well from when me and Rob saw it in January, and it's changed now where you can choose. It's more like a skill point system. So before you just leveled up, and every time you got to choose one full skill. This time you start with 3 points and you choose how to assign them, which sounds really exciting. It's just another layer of how to change the game.
Krakens are from the sea. Because the good thing about Evolve was, it sounds really simple, so it's like 4 of your mates versus you if you're the monster, and you think, that's not very interesting. But the monster starts really small, so you're obviously being hunted by your 4 friends. But as the kind of match goes on, you'll grow and you'll end up being enormous and super powerful. And then the tables turn and you're kind of hunting them.
You're a badass monster.
Like one of them rubber toys you put in the water.
And we should maybe do some access, let Evolve, like when the game is out, as 4
versus
community monsters.
Yeah.
You want to be a community monster again? Leave your notes in the comments below.
And I also saw Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Please don't wet yourself with excitement on camera.
And then demanded a separate video in which to talk about it.
Yeah, you can go see a separate video in which I talk lovingly in detail about what we saw. But just to sum it up, there was a sheep that flew away on a balloon, a jeep that flew away on a balloon, loads of men that Snake made fly away on a balloon, and a phantom cigar. And Snake had like a bit of metal in his head, and he was crawling along in the river, and then he went on his back and shot a man, and he dived out of a cardboard box, and the man thought he was still in the box, and he went to see the box, but Snake had already snuck around the other side and throttled him, and it's just brilliant.
I promise this is the game, and this isn't a dream Rob had last night.
If Rob was having a breakdown, this is what it would sound like.
It was amazing. It was incredible, brilliant, smooth, detailed, perfectly designed and executed stealth, married to this ridiculous bonkers Kojima nonsense that is. It was just Metal Gear.
I love it.
People who like Metal Gear will know what I'm talking about when I say it's the most Metal Gear thing I've ever seen, and it was amazing, and I can't wait to
go and watch Rob's other video.
do.
Yeah, you should. Right, Nath, you can go next. We're gonna go along the line.
I saw Lords of the Fallen, which
you played very well.
Thank you very much. The man was impressed with me, but in a way, I'm sure he wasn't with anyone else today. It was just for me. And I was playing it, and the big question is...
The best I've seen all day.
Is it like when the booth babes are nice to you and they make you feel special, but really they make everyone feel special?
Yeah, he winked at me. Yeah.
Like the booth babes did.
Yeah, he did. No. So the big question, I mean, everyone knows it's kind of a Dark Souls-esque game, and it's and they're calling it like a tribute, I guess, or go and see the video, because we interviewed him. He was saying that they wanted to capture the same sorts of feelings, but change it in different ways. But the true test was here. I started playing, and like I double tap circle first of all, because I just wanted to, like how similar is it? And I did the jump backwards, and then I just started kind of playing it without really thinking about it. And once I got into combat, and without really thinking, I was just like reacting to the enemies, and yeah, everything is exactly the same. Shield up, the way that the stamina regenerates when you take your shield down quicker than if it doesn't, and stepping backwards, like. I had a low equipment load, so I was quite maneuverable, and I was moving around with circle. I did a drop attack, it took off loads of enemies, backstab somebody. Like, it's mechanically extraordinarily similar, and I guess it's more about what they do with the world. And I didn't get to fight a boss because the game crashed. I was doing a falling attack on someone because I'm amazing, and the game, I'd say I was too much for the game today. The game wasn't ready for me.
You did really, really well, actually.
Yeah.
And because it's kind of coming to PS4, it looks a lot nicer as well. Like it's got that next gen kind of polish to it as well. So imagine Dark Souls, but prettier.
We were saying, Bloodborne is the thing which a lot of really Dark Souls fans are going to be properly excited about. This is going to come out this year, Lords of Fallen. So he
promised us in the video. He said we will not delay it. It will come out this year.
So it's going to be a next gen. That type of dungeon crawling RPG experience that people can play before Bloodborne comes along. It's a good window for them, I think. And we'll see if it's a great game. No one's gonna be that bothered about how similar it is to another game.
I really want to see more of it on the channel, so hopefully we'll get that opportunity.
Cool.
All right, Legs.
How about you, Dave?
You're up.
This is my new nickname.
Legs Jackson.
Legs Jackson.
I've been called worse. Well, I was convicted this morning along with the rest of you.
Oh man, that was amazing. So, why don't you explain that, Dave?
Yeah,
I'm not sure I can explain it. we went to see Battlefield Hardline, which we've already seen, but this time we saw it on the show floor, and we had to be, I guess, arrested.
I guess the first clue was when we put our Facebook details into a computer.
Yeah, and then had our photos taken, usual suspect style, against a measuring board.
Yeah, we made quite the lineup.
Yeah. And then we went into the next room and checked. I was on my phone, and it had posted to all of our Facebook profiles this call about how things had just got real.
Yeah,
because we were about to play Battlefield.
Yeah,
and then we actually played Hardline.
Yeah, then we were shouted at and told to go into a room where we played.
Like,
so we did.
You know when you go to Disneyland, if any of you have ever been, and you've queued hours for a ride, but when you get inside the building, the queue system is really detailed with other things to look at. It was like waiting for a Disney ride.
So of course we went on Facebook.
And of course we became really cynical when the alarms and then go, and we're like, well, we'll walk at our own pace, thank you.
But you did well, didn't you, Dave?
Thank you, Nathan. You've remembered that I topped my team. I was the best
losing team. On the losing team.
It was the losing team, but
and I was on the other team.
What was the game like, Dave?
The game was
the
game was great, Rob. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't talk about cardboard boxes.
It's good, isn't it?
But it's really good. It's really good. It's just Battlefield with a few extra bits. It looks great. It just works really, really well. We captured my gameplay, so you can see how probably not actually good I was. It was a lot of fun.
Edited highlights. We'll put up the bit where I shot you. That would be the best.
I don't remember that.
I just spend most of my time on vehicles. Like the quickest way for me to kill people is to run them over.
You nearly ran us out of the combat area.
Yeah.
When I was on the back of the motorbike.
The other thing I saw today was Alien Isolation.
Now, before we get into this, to really understand how Dave might feel about Alien Isolation, please go to the channel. Alien Isolation. Please go to the channel and look at the Outlast Let's Play that we made Dave do.
Dave's just a big horror fan.
Dave
just
doesn't
loves
like anything scary.
No. Do you know, that's what's weird about Alien Isolation is that I really like Alien Isolation. I just will never be able to play it.
We'll make you play it.
And I want to play it again.
We will make you play it.
So this time, we'd seen it before. This was a different kind of part of the game. I think maybe a different game mode. It was sort of a timed objective-based thing. Again, just on Sebastopol against the alien. It was just terrifying. I had to just hide loads. There was this time you were scavenging items and you could create like a noise making thing, to distract. You had flares. I also had a flamethrower, but at no point did I try the flamethrower because I was terrified of the alien. And I think Rob had an experience that sort of summed up him, but also me. It was my thoughts as well, Rob.
Yeah, I was hiding behind a table, and I spent about 10 minutes just hiding from this alien, and it was constantly there, constantly just almost seeing me, and the tension got to a point where it was just so unbearable that I just made my character get up, just run to the alien, just take me. Just take me and let it be over, and then I just put the controller down.
It was a beautiful relief to when you just you were hiding and then you'd suddenly just go, I'm just going to start running, and the alien would come. It would turn you around, and it was horrible, but also like, just
Thank
at least
God.
it's over. The tension's over. I'm dead.
That's what I do in real life. I think I just get
it over with.
Yep.
Does it still look as good as it did when we first saw it?
Amazing.
So it still looks good.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
What did you see today, Hollie?
Can't wait to.
We haven't spoken about what you've seen.
I still check it. I waited all day to get in and see this game because anyone who personally knows me knows what a ridiculous fan I am. I saw Dragon Age Inquisition. Now before we get it clear, I like Dragon Age 2. I like Dragon Age 1 better, but I love Dragon Age 2. So I'm an enormous fan. So we saw like a 35-minute gameplay demo. It's incredible. So if there was graphic leap from Dragon Age 1 to Dragon Age 2, and people still didn't think that looks great. The Witcher, that's how Dragon Age Inquisition looks. It's up there graphically with The Witcher. It's now open world, so it's not like the map and you select different places to go. It's completely open world. There's like mounts because it's so big, so you've got to like take horses and race them around.
The trailer at the conference did look pretty amazing.
It's brilliant. Some of the old characters come back. We saw Liliana. Morrigan was in the trailer. They have told me that apparently Alistair is coming back, so I'm like the happiest person in the world.
Haven't they changed the combat as well? So there's that you can have a tactical top-down view or a third-person kind of view.
That's kind of always been a thing you can do in Dragon Age. Like I'm definitely, anyone who's ever seen me play a game ever knows that I'm just like, give me a sword. It doesn't work. Give me a bigger sword until whatever I want dead is dead. That's how I play games.
That's a good approach.
So I've never really used a tactical thing. But what you can do is you can sort of pause it, pull out, and then you can start being like, right, okay, you're going to go over here, you're going to do this, and you sort of unpause it, and then it just runs off and does it all. I've never used it, but they have made it a lot smoother, a lot nicer.
We're hopefully catching up with the team tomorrow, right? I mean, that's the plan.
I'll cry if I don't get to have this interview, because Dragon Age Inquisition was incredible.
It's your thing.
On every level. Between that and The Witcher, you're just never going to see me again. Like, that's it. I'm just gone. I'm in a high fantasy world where everything's leafy and beautiful. We're hitting things with swords.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
That was my day. That was the best thing about my day.
And that's been our day.
Yay.
Aww.
Oh, well, there you go, guys. That is the wrap up for us. What is officially day 2, because conference day is day 0, right?
Yeah.
This is day 2.
I named the videos wrong, everybody, but I'm going to keep with it now. I'm just going to keep with it.
Stick with us. We'll have another wrap up for you tomorrow. As you start to notice, loads of interviews starting to go up on the channel, so make sure you keep checking back regularly to make sure you don't miss a thing. And yeah, be nice people to us, please.
Yeah,
be nice.
Subscribe.
We really like that. Yeah, so stay tuned to the channel. Please subscribe as well if you haven't already. We've got loads more coming up from E3.
Bye.